Cast in the mud to take my temperature. You say you're John, but I think this is my temperature. So come on, take your medicine. Hey doctor, you say, oh, you got too much to lose. So come on, take your medicine. Hey doctor, now, come on. Exactive origin, a tactic to get your motion through. You say, John, now, not sure, but I think no deceptive for you. So come on, take your medicine. Hey doctor, here you say, oh, you got too much to lose. So come on, take your medicine. Hey doctor, come on now, let's go.
Frenetic Henry Rollins here. That was Fugazi, a track called Latest Disgrace from one of my favorite Fugazi records. They're all great, but I really love the Red Medicine record. I think it was 1995. I saw them play at Irving Plaza in New York. Such a good show. Anyway, that was the great Fugazi. You can find all of their tunes on Discord Records. Before that, Metal Urbain from the Anarchy in Paris record, a track called Futurama. And before that, the great Jay Lindsay, a.k.a. Jay Retard, from a compilation of his singles. Is that on the Matador label? Don't hold me to that, Fanatic. From the Singles 0607 record, you heard a track called Searching for You. We are going to spin the hard drive and come back with more music, so Fanatic, please stay tuned.
Hey, this is Jason Bentley. Morning Becomes Eclectic is back tomorrow, and we'll be queuing up new Dan Auerbach, a selection from Radiohead's 20th anniversary reissue of OK Computer, and a fresh track from Washed Out. Also, we've got 2 ticket giveaways for KCRW members, a chance to see a sold-out show with Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, and our daily Box at the Hollywood Bowl giveaway. Morning Becomes Eclectic, weekdays at 9 on KCRW.
Fanatic, we are back from the break. My name is Henry Rollins. Thank you so much for tuning into this show. Fanatic, before anything, I'm going to say this to you one more time, and I promise I'll say it next week. Fanatic, go to henryrollins.com, go to the right part of the page, and check out the show notes for this here broadcast. Radio broadcast number 430. Wow, for 06-25-17. You'll see all the tracks we're playing and any other pertinent information I can include. And now, one of the strongest damn bands from the last century. They are called Die Cheerleader. From their album Son of Filth, here comes a song called Pigskin Parade.
with nothing to do. It's 1969. It's 1969. It's 1969, baby. It's 1969, baby. It's 1969.
Phonetic. That was the great X-Ray Specs, a track called Identity from their one and only official album. There's some bootlegs, but the one full LP that they did of studio recordings is called Germ-Free Adolescence. It is known as a punk rock classic, like Nevermind the Bollocks by the Sex Pistols or the Clash album called The Clash. It is a fantastic record. Sadly, X-Ray Specs did not make much music, but the music they did make, all of it is really, really good. The record just got reissued. I have not bought the reissue. I have a few different pressings. The first time, like a Japanese pressing, an Australian pressing, a British pressing, so I don't know how the reissue sounds. But I think I'm going to try and check it out just to see what they've done with those masters, because it is a really worthwhile record to get. And I'd like to be able to recommend the reissue to you because it's easy to find, but I can't do that until I hear it myself. So I might go and check that out. Anyway, that's what you heard. And before X-Ray Specs was the Stooges, an alt vocal from the song 1969, and that came in that extra, tracks version of the first Stooges album. And so that's an alt vocal, and I think you get a little bit more of that great Ron Ashton guitar at the end. So it's all win-win. And before the Stooges was Die Cheerleader doing Pigskin Parade from their album Son of Filth. That's a great, great record. I'm lucky. I saw them play at least three times for sure. Wow, they were good. And right now, a band I don't know much about, but I know that I really like them, from their album Fake Surfers. This is a band called The Intelligence, a track called I Hear Depression.
Work out of love becomes too late. It's 5
Phonetic Henry Rollins here, and that was the relaxing sounds of The Beasts of Bourbon from their amazing album Black Milk. The track was called El Beasto. I remember I believe it was 1989. I went to Australia for the first time. I think it was the end of 88 turning into 89, or the beginning of 89, like early January of 1989. I think I have that right. Yes. Anyway, I get to Australia, and I went from Los Angeles to Honolulu to Sydney, and it really wore me out. I did the whole thing like in the back of the plane. Anyway, I finally get to Australia for the first time, and I'm hanging out, living on the couch of our agent, who's still my agent to this day, the great Tim Pittman of Field Productions. And so I'm doing press and just kind of getting off the plane in my mind, and I'm jet lagging. He said, "Get up, we're leaving." And so we walk from his flat in Surrey Hills down the hill to like the kind of where all the main drags are. And we go into some venue with the name of which I'm forgetting now. And my first night in Australia, my head fuzzy with jet lag, I got to see The Beasts of Bourbon, and it would not be the last time, but I was really, really lucky. It woke me right up. Anyway, before The Beasts of Bourbon was The Intelligence doing I Hear Depression from the album Fake Surfers. We are going to take the briefest of breaks, Fanatic, but we will be back with more music. Some of my favorite Miles Davis is coming up in just a second, so stay tuned.
Support comes from Los Angeles Chinatown, presenting Chinatown Summer Nights every first Saturday this summer in Central Plaza and Mandarin Plaza as part of KCRW Summer Nights. Immerse yourself in music and culture as you dance to KCRW DJs Jason Bentley and Aaron Bird and discover local bands on the LA Weekly stage. Explore Chinatown's restaurants, bars, unique shops, and galleries. Gourmet food trucks, craft beer garden, arts and crafts, and more. Visit ChinatownSummerNights.com.
I'm Warren Alney. The First Amendment does not guarantee that free speech will be true speech, and there's no protection for disguised opinions, distractions, or outright falsehoods. To the Point provides constructive debate with no room for alternative facts. That's To the Point weekdays at 1 o'clock, right after Press Play with Madeline Brand on KCRW.
Fanatic Henry Rollins here. Thank you, Fanatic, for checking out this show. As you can imagine, a lot of work, a lot of devotion goes into this show. Why? Because we know that you are going to be listening. What, you think we're going to dial it in? You think we're just going to take a bunch of songs and like hurl them into some weird order? No. One song goes here, and then we think, what could go here? It might have to be this. No. Maybe this. No. Maybe this. And I'll listen to the whole thing all the way down. I'll go, nope, something's not working. Draft 2. And it goes through multiple drafts trying to get it to what you are hearing right now. One of my favorite periods of Miles Davis is when he was playing, as they say, kind of inside. When he wasn't getting too far out yet. He went to France and he did a soundtrack for a movie called The Lift to the Scaffold. Ascenseur pour la échafaud. I can't say it. Anyway, he's using, I think, an all-French lineup and him. And they're actually, from the liner notes, I think they're actually playing to just a version without any dialogue, so they can look at the image and play. Anyway, it's a great soundtrack. I think it came out on Fontana many years ago as a 10-inch, and then it got reissued. But now you can get the CD version that has all kinds of extra tracks. Anyway, a really worthwhile early Miles Davis record. Anyway, the track we are going to listen to right now from the aforementioned soundtrack is called Au Bar du Petit Bac. I have no idea what that means, but it sure sounds good. phonetic, obviously, the Ramones. But maybe a version of that song, It's a Long Way Back to Germany, which you know from the Road to Ruin album, a different version. Where could you get that from? It was a B-side in the UK off one of the tracks from Rocket to Russia. And I'm not sure of the A-side. So let's think for a moment. If it's a fourth album song, that means Tommy is gone and you have drumming from the new Ramone, Marky, and that's what's on the Road to Ruin album. But if this is a Rocket to Russia outtake, you've got Tommy playing on a song that Marky put on LP. So it's going to have a completely different swing to it because those two drummers are extremely different. So I thought it would be interesting to hear the Tommy version of It's a Long Way Back to Germany, which came out before, obviously, the Marky version from the Road to Ruin album. And that's from Rocket to Russia, which I believe is their third album, right? Yes. And so very interesting historically, and of course it sounds good. Before the Ramones was Aias, A-I-A-S, from Spain. I hope I have that right. From their album A la Piscina, you heard a track called Moto. That's a great band. Before Aias was Miles Davis doing a track called Au Bar du Petit Back from the Lift to the Scaffold soundtrack. I've actually seen the movie. I went out and found it on DVD just so I could check it out, just to see how the music works in the film. Really, really cool noir film. We've got a little bit of time left in this hour, so let's spend it wisely, shall we? From the newest and my personal favorite ex-cult record, Negative Growth, I believe that's on the In the Red Records label. Hello, Larry, if you're listening. We're going to listen to a track from it called Mr. Investigator, and then we're going to listen to a great band called These Are Powers that I think Engineerics turned me on to many, many years ago from their Tarot album. We're going to listen to Twin Remains, then Station ID, and then boom, back with you with Hour 2. So right now, X-Cult and These Are Powers.
You're listening to member-supported KCRW Santa Monica, Los Angeles, KDRW Santa Barbara, KCRI Indio Palm Springs, KCRU Oxnard Ventura, and KCRY Mojave, a community service of Santa Monica College and NPR for Southern California.
Art and music can bring people together. KCRW's Sound in Focus concert series is back, inviting you to experience art and music at one free event. I'm DJ Liza Richardson, and I'll be there on Saturday, July 15th, when Miguel headlines the series opener. Plus music from Gabriel Garzon Montano, DJ Stretch Armstrong, and exhibits at the Annenberg Space for Photography. To RSVP, visit kcrw.com/soundinfocus.
Hey, it's KCRW DJ Garth Trinidad. Women make remarkable music. And this month, DJ Shadow pays homage with an all-female artist edition of his KCRW residency, Find, Share, Rewind. The exclusive set includes a 1-hour mix highlighting Marva Whitney, who shaped soul music singing with James Brown in the early 70s. Listen to Find, Share, Rewind at kcrw.com/DJ Shadow.
Fanatic, welcome to Hour 2. My name is Henry Rollins, your voice of choice, and 1/3 of the mighty three. The other 2/3 would be my brother and Sonic Jihad Engineer X and Engineer Amrock. Fanatic, we have such a great second hour of music lined up for you right now. So perhaps the best thing for me to do is shut up and let the music do its thing. From the Treasure House album by Cat's Eyes, this track's beautiful. It's called Girl in the Room.
A place she doesn't recognize, standing by the staircase, she follows their eyes. Always wore the same perfume, but they no longer notice when she enters the room. Was a time when she was the most beautiful girl in the room.
Phonetic. Before there was the birthday party, there was the Boys Next Door. Same lineup, different name. As far as a band starting out as one thing and turning into another, I think we have to hand it to Boys Next Door going into Birthday Party as one of the most amazing morphings of any group of people starting out as one thing and ending up as quite another. Wow, what a change. That was the Boys Next Door from their album Door Door, a track called Somebody's Watching. Anything having to do with Nick Cave in that time period, from Boys Next Door to Birthday Party, all the way through, it's fairly astonishing how amazing every single track is. You've got an amazing band, Roland Howard on guitar, of course, and just incredible songwriting. Well, really strong. There's some Boys Next Door bootlegs you should look up online. Really worth checking out. I mean, they will knock you out with just how well they played. Before Boys Next Door was Cellular Chaos, and that would be our good pal Weasel Walter steering that organization from the Cellular Chaos record, Cellular Chaos. You heard their version of the Roxy Music track Remake, Remodel. We play that on the show about once a year. It's really, really good. Before Cellular Chaos was Cat's Eyes from the album Treasure House, the track Girl in the Room. Read up on that band. You got a member of the Horrors in that band. Really, really cool idea they have going on. And right now, from the Dagger and Guitar album by the band Sword Soul. Yes, I know we play this record a lot in the summertime, but why not? It's really, really good. From Dagger and Guitar right now, this is Sword Soul doing Off Morning.
In a slumber morning, colored thoughts stoning. In a slumber morning, colored thoughts rigmarole, stone shades, slowly circulating tape. How many square time? Cubist crystallized seeing. How many square time being? Cubist crystallized seeing. I wash the night away. I wash the night away. I wash the night. Rigmarole, stone shades, slowly circulating tapes. Rigmarole, stone shades, slowly circulating tapes. I wash the night away. I wash the night away. I wash the night away. I wash the night away.
Fanatic Henry Rollins here. That was a guy I know very little about. His name is Anton Bruhin. The track was called Congo from the album Von Goldabfischer, Goldabfischer. I got that from road manager Ward, who got it as a Nurse with Wound List album. I went on the Discogs. There's one original album. I think it came out in 1970, 1971. I think 70. It's going for like $900 or something, but I got it as a download from Road Manager Ward on the tour bus years ago. And I know nothing about Mr. Bruhian, but the album is really interesting. And from it, you heard a 1 minute and 47-second track called Congo. Before that, of course, the great Sort Soul from their perfect album, Dagger and Guitar. The track was called Off Morning. We are going to spin the hard drive and come back with more music very, very soon, so please stay tuned.
Hey, this is Jason Bentley. Morning Becomes Eclectic is back tomorrow, and we'll be queuing up new Dan Auerbach, a selection from Radiohead's 20th anniversary reissue of OK Computer, and a fresh track from Washed Out. Also, we've got 2 ticket giveaways for KCRW members, a chance to see a sold-out show with Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, and our daily Box at the Hollywood Bowl giveaway. Morning Becomes Eclectic, weekdays at 9 on KCRW.
Fanatic Henry Rollins with you. Thank you so much for listening. Hope very much you are digging the show thus far. I believe we played the band Pow last week. From their album High Tech Boom, we return with another track by Pow. Well, it's uppercase with an exclamation point. I'm trying to do it right. A really cool band, really cool records. I believe they're on Castle Face. This track from High Tech Boom by Pow is called Sugi Walks.
With the sequence in the hair and a plastic back to
Phonetic. That was the Calico Wall. Do you remember that band? We played a great track of theirs a few times in the last several months called I Am a Living Sickness. I never bothered to see if I had any more Calico Wall music on my hard drive. And the other day, while building this show, I saw that I did. And I hadn't heard it for years. I got it from a compilation called Trash Box. And that was from like disc 3. And the track you heard was the Calico Wall doing a track that's barely legible. You spend half of the 2 minutes and 39 seconds wondering what the hell is going on. Anyway, the track is very aptly called Flight Reaction because it sounds like the guy's not having the best time. Anyway, that was the Calico Wall, who I know nothing about. But that Living Sickness song is just an amazing idea of a song. And Flight Reaction, well, you make up your own mind. Very interesting track, I think. Before that, from that really cool Typical Girls Volume 2 compilation CD sent to us weeks and weeks ago, you heard a band called Midnight Snacks Trip with 3 X's instead of CKS, and the track was called No Time to Spend. And before, we started with Pow from their album High Tech Boom, a track called Sugi Walks. That's Sugi. I hope I'm saying it correctly. And now I hope this is still online so you can download it. But there's a downloadable, like free downloadable, like kind of sort of official bootleg of Dax Riggs. And I don't know the deal with it. All I know is I downloaded it from the internets years ago, and it's called Velvet Songs for Golden Skulls. And it's really interesting. And from that, we're going to listen to a track right now called Thing in a Jar.
Outside rainbows, monster mouths, strangers still split into 2 people, laugh and it smolder. We turn into children with donkey tails and ears. The puppeteer all illuminated. I thought I heard a song in your voice, but I was wrong. I thought I heard your song in my head, but it was my own. I wound
Fanatic Henry Rollins here, and just the briefest of editorials, okay? For me, at least, Deerhoof can do no wrong. I just think they're amazing. While you might favor one record over another, they've made so many that's a natural occurrence. There's no record of theirs where you listen to it and go, oh, what happened? They're all pretty damn amazing. And live, forget about it. From their album Breakup Song, which is just a tremendous record, you heard a track called Mothball the Fleet, which is, I think, a really good idea. Before Deerhoof was The Misfits from the Static Age recordings. I remember I got that from the band in the summer of 1982 on one side of a TDK C60 or C90. They dubbed it for me. I think Glenn Danzig gave me a copy of it. He said, don't copy it for anyone. I said, okay. Man, I listened to that tape almost every day. From what became the Static Age release, you heard a song called TV Casualty. Amazing record. It's like a perfect record. Before the Misfits was Dax Riggs from kind of sort of a fairly legit bootleg, or how legit can a bootleg be, from a record called Velvet Songs for Golden Skulls, which was this online opportunity that I took. The track was called Thing in a Jar. We are going to spin the hard drive Fanatic Grid and come back with more music in a second, so stay tuned.
The first big surf film helped bring the sport into the mainstream, but also muddied the waters.
Fecal chloroform is the technical term, but it basically means they went from a very small fishing town to a very medium-sized tourist destination, and they didn't have the plumbing figured out.
The End of the Endless Summer on The Document, KCRW's new mashup of radio and documentaries. Check it out and more great shows at kcrw.com/podcasts.
Fanatic Henry Rollins here with yet another brief editorial. Another band I think can do no wrong. I think I've heard it all as far as the recorded output. The band Erase Errata. I don't know where they are now. They perhaps broke up. They were really cool. From their album Nightlife, we're going to listen to a really cool track from Erase Errata right now called Tax Dollar.
Greetings with me, UFO. And greetings, people we all know. You were called here to delight and amuse me. Seems I've wasted this cold life. These are uneventful times. Past amusements are now fading endlessly. Barely dressed in white, another oddity I approach willingly. A single damaging night, as was planned. Friends who live on, you should lift me up. I'm half asleep, I'll forget I know. Kind of person lost to grind his teeth, setting sights below. Gathered other factions at rest could need a subtle violent tone. A million useless pastimes wrought with ease, pennied by the soul. You should lift me up when I'm half asleep, or I'll forget I know. Kind of person lost to grind his teeth, setting sights below. Gathered other factions at rest could need subtle violent tones. A million useless pastimes wrought with ease, pennied by the soul. That you should lift me the way I held your hand.
Fanatic Henry Rollins here, and that was a lot of music. Let's talk about it for a brief second, shall we? That was Mark Robinson, who you know from Air Miami, Olympic Death Squad, and Unrest. I know I say that all the time. But we don't, and also Flin Flon, but we don't always play Mark solo music. And my favorite Mark Robinson tune is the one you just heard. It's called Tasty Black Licorice. But as far as I know, it's not on any official Mark Robinson record. I found it on the 2003 Teen Beat sampler. I just think it's a great slice of pop music. One Mark Robinson. Teen Beat, it's a great label. They're online. You can find them. Before Mark Robinson was Soccer Team, a great record on the Discord label. Ryan Nelson, a great songwriter with Melissa Quinley. They are Soccer Team. From their last album that came out a couple of summers ago called Real Lessons in Cynicism, you heard a track called Friends Who Know. We started off with the great band Erase Errata, their album Nightlife, the song Tax Dollar. With the scant amount of time we have left, Fanatic, we're going to use it wisely. We're going to listen to PJ Harvey from my personal favorite PJ Harvey record, To Bring You My Love. It's just a masterpiece. We're going to listen to one of my favorite tracks from it called Meet the Monster, and we're going to finish with some early Joy Division from the Substance 77 to 1980 compilation, a track, I believe it's Warsaw era Joy Division, called Failures. So PJ Harvey and Joy Division, and then we'll see you next week. And so we're going to leave you in the capable hands of these very capable artists. Fanatic, thank you so much for listening. On behalf of me, Henry Rollins, your voice of choice, my brother in Sonic Jihad, Engineer X, and Engineer Amrock, we the Mighty Three, we thank you for listening, and we will be back with you next week. Until then, Fanatic, you stay fanatic.
Don't speak about the size, failure of a mountain man, to the center of a lucky size, as a whole not a no so ran, love in a hollow field, make the image of your father's son, drawn to an inner field, he was thought of as the only one. He no longer denies all the failures of the mountain man. He no longer besides sees the failures of the mountain man. Wise words out of sympathy tell the story of our history. Newsman gives a real touch, sense of reason make it all too much. With a space fatality, make the spirits of a lesser man. Some other race could see. In his way, he was the only one. He no longer denies all the failures of the mountain man. No, now he comes inside, sees the failures of the mountain man. Now that it's right to decide, in his time he was a total man. Taken from Caesar's side, left in silence just to prove us wrong. No, now he can't despise all the failures of the mountain man. No, no longer denies all the failures of the mountain man.
Hey, it's Garth Trinidad. On this month's Find, Share, Rewind, DJ Shadow pays tribute to legendary producer Trevor Horn, plus unheard rap demos and exclusive new beats. Listen anytime at kcrw.com/DJ Shadow.